meteorologist Cassie Hyder and Storm Track 8 weather.
Well, bikers will be invading Davenport Centennial Park this weekend for the 20th annual Rally on the River. This year, they have more vendors than ever selling food and gear. 30 bands will perform on 2 stages with really 90s rock band Warrant headlining on Saturday. Bikers get in free all weekend before 5. After that, admission is $10. So they're hoping for some good weather for all the outdoor time they're going to be spending.
Yeah, sounds like a good time, and there will be one day that's going to be better than the other, and we'll talk about which day that is in just a moment. But you know, right now things are very quiet outside. It's very peaceful. Temperatures are pleasantly cool. We are beginning to notice more clouds moving in. 57 degrees right now at the airport. The wind is calm. Dew points in the mid 50s. We have climbed up to 60 degrees in Maquoketa, still holding on to 61 in Muscatine, but just sitting at 55 right now in Sterling. What started out as very clear skies late last night or early this morning is quickly becoming more overcast. We're beginning to notice more clouds moving in. It's all ahead of our next system that will be moving through later this afternoon. Here's where our cold front is. Obviously, it doesn't have a lot of moisture associated with it. It's not overly organized, but nonetheless, it will at least bring us a lot more cloud cover, at least for the first half of our day. So here's our future track at 7 o'clock this morning. At that time, still looking at more of a partly cloudy sky. Clouds quickly become overcast right around 11 a.m. So maybe a little bit before lunchtime. Here comes that cold front. It does have just a little bit of moisture, so we have to keep at least a chance for isolated showers and thunderstorms in the forecast this afternoon. Now, it's not a bad idea to bring an umbrella just in case, because whatever we do get, of course, we could see a little bit of rain, but not expecting a whole lot of it by any means. The chance is there nonetheless. It's not going to last very long. That cold front's going to quickly shift off to the east, and then we're going to see a lot more breaks in the clouds, so eventually skies becoming partly sunny again before high pressure builds in tonight, bringing back a very clear sky. Now, with that being said, temperatures will be still a little bit below average, but seasonally cool. We're looking for highs back in the upper 70s today. Forecasting a high of 78 today in Geneseo, 79 in Galesburg, and a high of 77 this afternoon in Burlington. Temperatures north of the Quad Cities look very similar. We're looking for a high of 75 today in Maquoketa, 77 in Clinton, and 77 this afternoon in Walcott. In the Quad Cities, I actually think we could hit a high of 79 degrees, despite the fact that we will be seeing a few clouds early on and a chance of rain. But that chance of rain is really small today. Going back to our future track at 10 o'clock tonight, skies should be clear at that time. Temperatures during the overnight hours will drop into the lower 50s. It's going to be a really cold night, a nice night to open up the windows, and we can keep those windows open on Friday afternoon. Look at this. We don't have hardly any clouds on our future track. It's expected to be a very beautiful Friday. High pressure moves across the upper Midwest, providing very clear skies, so a lot of sun as we get the weekend started. Now, fortunately for us, that continues all the way through Saturday. Saturday afternoon, eventually a few more passing clouds, but look what's taking place off to the west. This is our next boundary that will be moving through sometime during the day on Sunday. So if you do have any outdoor plans this weekend, Saturday is going to be your best day. No chance of rain on Saturday, but that will change quickly on Sunday morning. So for today, partly sunny, just a slight chance for a stray shower or storm, especially early in the afternoon. It's not going to last long though. Temperatures will easily be able to climb into the upper 70s today, and then later tonight those clouds quickly decrease, so just a few of them hanging around, temperatures dropping into the low 50s. So it's going to be pretty cold for this time of year. Friday and Saturday both looking fantastic, lots of sun, temperatures begin to warm up as well. Father's Day, chances for storms becoming a little bit more likely. It looks like the best chance will happen especially early in the morning heading into the early afternoon. Monday still looks dry, temperatures warming up quite a bit. In fact, on Tuesday, highs approaching 90 degrees. We've got showers and storms that day, and then the cold front comes through, drops our temperatures down quite a bit, and eventually they become a lot more comfortable outside. So next week, especially early in the week, does look a little bit more active, but it shouldn't impact temperatures until late in the week. So as far as today is concerned, it really doesn't look all too bad. We have the chance for rain, but it's a really low chance at this point.
Sounds good. All right. Thanks, Kathy.
Well, switching now to business, car safety regulators are now launching a major investigation to potentially faulty airbags.
And Starbucks has announced a new service for people on the go. Those are some of the headlines topping business news this morning. Federal officials have opened an investigation into 1.1 million vehicles equipped with Takata brand airbags that are now linked to 6 injuries and 2 deaths. The Takata airbags are used by at least 7 car companies, and the defect has already resulted in the recalls of several million vehicles since 2008. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration describes the problem as a bag rupture, but the car companies describe it more like shrapnel hitting the occupant as the bag deploys with too much force. An online petition created by an influential food blogger, Vani Hari, is putting pressure on Anheuser-Busch and Miller Coors to post their beer product ingredients online. The Treasury Department, not the Food and Drug Administration, regulates beer, so companies are not required to post ingredients on their labels or on their websites. Among the ingredients, Hari feels consumers should be aware of are high fructose corn syrup and artificial colors and stabilizers that are linked to intestinal problems. JetBlue is looking to win the business of the much-coveted business flyer. The airline, who up until now is operated under the premise that one class of cabin fits all, will be launching its first premium section. The new cabin, dubbed Mint, will have its first flight between New York and LA on June 15th. It will be available in the first 5 rows of JetBlue's new A321 jets and will feature lie-flat seats, customized toiletry kits, and tapas-style meals. Starbucks and Duracell Power Mat will announce today that they have begun a national rollout of wireless phone chargers in Starbucks and Tivana locations. Now, beginning in the San Francisco Bay Area, customers will be able to set their phones down on designated spots on their table, and their batteries will charge as they eat, drink, read, or chat. No plugs, no cables, and no cost. Over the next 3 years, 100,000 table chargers will be installed at about 7,500 stores. And it already goes on your burger, but soon ketchup is going under the hood. Heinz uses more than 2 million tons of tomatoes every year. The company ends up with a lot of waste from peels, stems, and seeds. The ketchup company is now sending the waste to Ford. The car company will process the waste into small pellets that can be used to make parts like brackets or cup holders. And this is not the first time Ford has teamed up with a food company. It's already using byproduct from Coca-Cola.
Still ahead on Good Morning Quad Cities, America's epidemic, why the CDC says diabetes is growing at an alarming rate, and a quarter of the U.S. isn't even aware they have it. It's just ahead on Good Morning Quad Cities.